Okay, I'm back to using Leo for stage 3, because, I don't know, I always played as Leo when I used to play it when I was little, so... okay, I suck. This game is kind of... I'm not very good, but this game is pretty hard, I think. Probably has something to do with the fact that it used to be an arcade game, so they wanted you to, suck. They wanted you to kind of feed as much money into it as possible. Whew. This game also has some kind of slightly weird physics. Like, when a platform is moving against you, it can be seriously difficult to make your jumps. Or even when nothing is moving against you. I normally don't make that last boulder. I remember I always used to have difficulty with that. The rockets are one of the best weapons, just because they cover so much space. And everyone knows that when you shoot a lemon, it explodes into 4 lemons. Okay, that was lucky. Okay, if I can get invincibility here, that will definitely help me. But no, no it won't. Now I'm just gonna be cheap and fly as far as I can with my dragon. I can't believe I just died 4 times. I'm really bad at this. Ah! How am I supposed to deal with that? I have no idea what just happened, but that's fine. Arguably the most useful weapon, the ring shot. So it covers basically the whole screen. And you shoot fruit, you get more, everyone knows that. Okay, finally made it to the shooter section. All of the shooting sections have the same music, but I don't mind because it's pretty cool. This twist shot is pretty good because it has a kind of piercing effect. It can go through multiple enemies. And definitely the most powerful weapon is that flame, but it doesn't last very long. It doesn't feel like it lasts very long. It probably lasts just as long as all the others, but... Now this bat boss, you can only hit his head, and then he periodically opens his wings and sends little batlings after you. So you have to kind of try and hit his head, wait for him to shoot them at you, and then kind of move off in an arc away from them. Still, pretty easy, compared to how badly I did on that stage. And when you reach a certain number of points, in this case 100,000, you get extra lives. So I'm on 1 now, which isn't so abysmal. Okay, stage 4. I looked up what that pink fairy does, and apparently it turns all of the fruit into cake for a short amount of time, which is good because cake restores your health completely with every piece. So there you go. I never worked out what it did before, but I don't know, I guess whenever you pick one up there's never actually that much fruit around, but anyway. And besides, my problem in this game is never not having enough fruit in my health bar. It's always falling off something or running into an enemy, so fruit is the least of my problems. I don't know, I've heard a lot of people, or I've read a lot of people say that this version pales in comparison to the arcade version, but I reckon it's pretty good. I mean, I've never played the arcade version, I've seen it, but it doesn't seem that different. Apparently the arcade version came out in 1988, which is crazy because like I would have been 1, and I can't believe that games like that existed when I was 1. Ah! Because I don't know, the first games I played were like on the old NES, and you know, granted it would have been on a huge arcade machine probably, but to imagine that when I was playing games on the NES, whoa, there were games like this that you could play. That was harsh. Oh, by the way, I'm playing this on the easiest setting with like the most lives and the most credits because that's how much I suck. I just want to be able to at least get through it. And enjoy the music, of course. If I was pro, I'd probably be trying to get a really good score or something, but that's not anything I'm worried about. I guess this game isn't really canon, because Wonder Boy, like, it doesn't really have anything to do with Wonder Boy particularly, except perhaps for the design of Leo. He looks kind of vaguely Wonder Boy-ish. Except Wonder Boy wasn't called Leo, was he? He wasn't really called anything. I think Pure April is kind of the standard name for, like, there's always a character called Pure April, somewhere along the line. Oh, I hate this boss! I just remembered this boss. This boss is, like, crazy. Luckily, on the setting I'm playing, on the bosses don't take too long to kill, and she's just, like, relentless. Okay. Just keep going around in circles and I should be okay. Yay! If you're, like, a real person and play this on the real difficulties, it's much harder, but yeah. Okay, so moving on to stage 5 next.